happy weekend, guys! It is another weekend, and that means it's time for me to let you know what's opening up in a theater near you this weekend, as well as giving you my weekend box office predictions. But as always, before we take a look ahead, let's take a look back and see how movies performed at the box office last weekend. Suicide Squad remained the box office champ, adding $20.8 million to its domestic total. Sausage Party wound up in second place, followed by War Dogs, Kubo and the Two Strings, and Pete's Dragon rounding out the top 5. Comparing the actuals to my predictions from last week, I did not do well at all. I ended up just 4 of 10 in my predictions last week, dropping my lifetime percentage to 59.13%. Now let's find out what's opening this weekend at a theater near you. This week sees the release of Don't Breathe, Hands of Stone, Mechanic Resurrection, and South Side with You. Don't Breathe and Mechanic Resurrection are opening wide, while Hands of Stone and South Side with You are in limited release. First up is Don't Breathe. Rocky, Alex, and Money are 3 Detroit thieves who get their kicks by breaking into the houses of wealthy people. Money gets word about a blind veteran who won a major cash settlement following the death of his only child. Figuring he's an easy target, the trio invades the man's secluded home in an abandoned neighborhood. Finding themselves trapped inside, the young intruders must fight for their lives after making a shocking discovery about their supposedly helpless victim. Don't Breathe stars Stephen Lang, Jane Levy, Dylan Minnette, Danielle Zovato, and Emma Bercovici, and was directed by Fede Alvarez, who also brought us the Evil Dead remake from a couple years ago. It is rated R for terror, violence, disturbing content, and language, including sexual references. Next we have Hands of Stone. At age 72, legendary trainer Ray Arcel comes out of retirement to coach world-class Panamanian boxer Roberto Duran. Arcel becomes a mentor to the ferocious fighter, convincing him that winning ultimately comes down to strategy. After scoring knockout after knockout, Duran prepares for a bout against Sugar Ray Leonard, the undefeated lightweight champion. 5 months later, on November 25, 1980, the two titans meet up for an infamous rematch that makes boxing history. Hands of Stone stars Edgar Ramirez, Robert De Niro, and Usher. It is rated R for language throughout and some sexuality/nudity. Also opening this weekend is Mechanic Resurrection. When the deceitful actions of a cunning but beautiful woman force him to return to the life he left behind, Arthur Bishop's life is in danger as he has to complete an impossible list of assassinations of the most dangerous men in the world. Mechanic Resurrection is a sequel to the 2011 film The Mechanic. Jason Statham returns as Arthur Bishop and is joined this time by Jessica Alba, Tommy Lee Jones, and Michelle Yeoh. It is rated R for violence throughout and language. The last movie to open up this weekend in limited release is South Side with You. Future US President Barack Obama and lawyer Michelle Robinson go on a fateful first date in the summer of 1989. South Side with You stars Parker Sawyers as Barack Obama and Tika Sumpter as Michelle Robinson. It is rated PG-13 for brief, strong language, smoking, a violent image, and a drug reference. And now that we know what's new at theaters this week, it's time to see how they'll stack up against the holdovers. Let's get into my weekend box office predictions. Both Hands of Stone and South Side with You are opening in limited release this week, with around 800 theaters each. Of the two, Hands of Stone will perform better, but neither of them will be able to crack the top 10 in their opening weekend. I believe that both movies are widening next week, so it is possible that they will make appearances in a future prediction. I really struggled with what to put at the number 10 spot this week. In my mind, it's going to come down to Jason Bourne or The Secret Life of Pets. I had wanted to put Pets in 10th because Kubo is the only other animated family film on the list, but then I took a closer look at the numbers and projected the respective drops for both Pets and Jason Bourne. I had to give the edge to Bourne, so that is my number 10 spot this week. At number 9, I have Bad Moms. There still isn't another comedy for it to compete with, and it's still hanging in there and performing quite well. At number 8, I have the remake of Ben-Hur. It just doesn't seem to have caught on with audiences for whatever reason, and so I have it dropping to 8th place in just its second weekend. Coming in 7th, I have Mechanic Resurrection. Jason Statham just doesn't seem to have the kind of star power that he once had in the mid-2000s. The last film where he was the top-billed star that managed to cross the $30 million mark was The Transporter 2, and that was way back in 2008. So I'll put Mechanic Resurrection at number 7. However, with that being said, Jason Statham movies have historically performed pretty well in late August, so maybe this one will do well also. At number 6 I have Pete's Dragon. Those that have seen it seem to have liked it, but it's just not performing as well as Disney had wanted. I think Sausage Party will just manage to stay in the top 5 this week. War Dogs, meanwhile, will drop to number 4 this week, swapping places with Kubo and the Two Strings. Kubo and the Two Strings will climb a spot to wind up in 3rd place for its second weekend. In 2nd place this week will be Suicide Squad, which will finally be dethroned in its 4th week of release. And coming in at number 1 this weekend, I have Don't Breathe. It's not going to make a crazy amount of money, probably landing with around $20 to $23 million or so, but it should be good enough to take the top spot this weekend. I'm not a fan of horror movies generally speaking, but the trailers for this one have even me intrigued to see it. It looks really good, and it also seems to be getting generally positive reviews, so Don't Breathe will be my number 1 this week. So to recap, number 10, Jason Bourne. Number 9, Bad Moms. Number 8, Ben-Hur. Number 7, Mechanic Resurrection. Number 6, Pete's Dragon. Number 5, Sausage Party. Number 4, War Dogs. Number 3, Kubo and the Two Strings. Number 2, Suicide Squad. And number 1, Don't Breathe. So those are my predictions for this weekend. What do you think? Do you agree with my predictions or not? What movies are you looking forward to seeing this weekend? Let me know, sound off in the comment section below. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching, I greatly appreciate it. If you liked this video, please click the thumbs up button, as that would really help me out quite a bit. Also, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here so you don't miss any of my videos. Also, a reminder to check out the website, jeffitosmovieblog.com, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. All those links are in the description like always. Be sure to stay tuned for the second episode of the monthly movie preview show, which I'll be recording sometime early next week. That's the show where I run down all the movies that are coming to a theater near you in September. Have a great weekend, everybody, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies. Bye-bye.